So here's the pride of Simpsonville, South Carolina, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Twice he has challenged for UFC gold. Prevailing wisdom is if he can win this fight here tonight, he'll be back on that short list of contenders.
You look at Stephen Thompson and you almost feel like you'll see him at a church choir more than you'll see him in the octagon. He looks so innocent. But when you're in there, you are in there with an absolute killer. Stephen Thompson has an ability to slide out of range as you enter and counter you really, really quick. He counters like a viper. He's so fast with his counterattacks. That right hand is unbelievable, and he fights in that traditional karate stance, which makes it difficult to try and piece the puzzle together when you're in front of the Wonder Boy.
Stephen Thompson is ready to engage yet again. Stars have aligned, and the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history is back tonight. The former two-division champion, Conor McGregor. As such, the celebs are out. Let's see what type of version of Conor McGregor shows up here tonight.
Usually when Conor McGregor shows up, it's usually his best version. He's a guy that takes a great amount of pride in preparing for the event. He says it's a fight every single time he sees his opponent, from the press conference to the weigh-ins to the stare down. He is ready to show his opponent his best self every time he's in their face. And not only does he do that in the build-up when he gets into the octagon, with all the ability that he possesses, he's able to do that same thing. That's why he's been so successful and has gone from the bottom to the top of the UFC in such a short time.
Truly one of the elite strikers in UFC history. Moves every needle you would like him to move. And as you said, his work ethic, his preparation truly is legendary. Let's see if he has put in the right work in advance of this showcase fight here tonight. Conor McGregor has graced the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world and the former UFC lightweight champion, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go. A striker's delight, at least on paper, between Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and Conor McGregor. McGregor giving up some size here tonight, champ.
Yes, but he's okay with that, though. We saw that in the Diaz fights. He can be the smaller guy. His fighter spirit will normally carry him through these tough situations.
Well, few fighters manage distance as efficiently and as well as Conor McGregor, and there's that left hand finding its home early.
He does a great job of setting you up, man. You saw it in the Jose Aldo fight. The guy will just step back a little bit and bang. drops the straight left on you that can end your night. He not only throws this fast, he also is so accurate, and that allows him to finish so many fights.
Hands higher, hands higher. Nice spinning kick there, finds its home. Oh, how clean is that jab by Thompson? Nice land there by Conor McGregor. You know, DC, he's got a great frame for this featherweight division. Very long, extended reach, and he uses it pretty well. Works off of that jab beautifully, and he is on point here tonight. We cross the midpoint in round one. Good body work with that hook by McGregor. Oh, that's a nice combination, and not just a two-piece either. Fighter lands a kick now, and a pretty good one at that.
Oh, nice. Oh, high kick.
25 total strikes have landed for Conor McGregor. Oh, well done to block the elbow there. Good defense. Just misses with the straight right. Single collar tie. Outstanding kick there by Wonderboy Thompson.
It got checked.
Oh, an obvious limp there. His leg hurting for certain. Under a minute to go. How about that strike over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low, and go right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent.
Whoa!
Back to his feet.
Oh, nice body shot. Trouble right now.
That knee might have landed there. Both sides in round one. All right, heading back to the corner, and Thompson's got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Round two, Conor McGregor, as is Stephen Thompson.
Ready. Good.
Effective jab there by Thompson. Oh, lands the overhand up top.
I mean, over and over, he is taking these strikes to the head.
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. That leg kick hurt.
Oh, big left hand. Well, Champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Nice crack there. Well, Conor McGregor's hands have never looked sharper, and perhaps it's all that boxing preparation. When he fought Floyd Mayweather back in the day, he felt like a lot of that would translate to mixed martial arts. And if this fight is any indication, he was prophetic with those words. So we call on the fight stats here, DC. 62 total strikes have now landed for Conor McGregor. Well, dipping just below 50% in terms of the connection rate, landing with 49% accuracy tonight thus far against Stephen Thompson. Man, that Conor McGregor left hand is just an absolute piston, and it lands again.
It's like an atom bomb. Like he hits people and they fall down. and he understands the power that he possesses. So he's willing to throw it over and over again. I just keep thinking back to him in Eddie Alvarez, how every time he hit him, he just knocked him out of his shoes. Conor McGregor's left hand is as good of a single strike as there is in the UFC.
Yeah, he needs to register that. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively, or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got...
One more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Big right hand there.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks. He's throwing punches.
20 seconds to go, round two. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
He's hurting bad here.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You could see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, got that big knockdown, and now he finds himself ahead in this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked by McGregor. Just digs into the body.
Every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt. He passed the half guard. Look at that. Recognize he was about to leave position.
Oh, big shots raining down. Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Thompson. Oh, man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear. Oh, nice series of elbows. I'm surprised that didn't cut him open.
Now he's got his body position, yo.
Oh, huge elbow. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish.
Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again.
Look for the choke.
He's got to be careful here.
Under 2 minutes to go in round three. Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh! Oh! That is it! I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 44 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, well, as many of you know, the overwhelming majority of Conor McGregor's pro MMA wins have come by knockout, and he produces another one here in the octagon tonight.
Produces another knockout. Conor McGregor will tell you that he's going to knock you out, and he goes out there and he does it. Hats off to Conor McGregor and all of his coaches for another massive victory in another huge spot in his UFC career.